Hey, good morning, everybody. Laura and I put this video presentation together with regards to string pinfall, as it is a little bit different than what we're commonly used to with free-fall machines. So just as an opening statement, the pins are 70-75% the same. What you're going to notice with string machines is that the pins are a lot more lively. They bounce out of the back of the machine a lot more frequently and clear the deck, essentially. There are what they call string pulls, where you can throw a pocket ball and the 6-pin will go up and wrap around the top of the 10-pin, and it'll actually pull the 10-pin down, which actually counts as a strike with a string machine. So you're going to catch some breaks some ways, and in other ways you're not going to catch some breaks. With getting back to the pins bouncing in the back of the machines and bouncing back out again, I'm going to give you guys all a tip that if you leave some bigger splits, 4-6s, Greek churches, big 4s, even 7-10s, they are quite makeable with a string machine because the pins are really lively and you can bounce them out. So you may want to let your athletes know that if you can throw hard and straight at these combinations, you might get lucky from time to time. So with that said, we're going to, we got this video, we're going to go through it. I have some timestamps here that shows some pictures of some uniqueness to the string machine, and you can see what we're talking about so that we don't have any issues and concerns on the 26th, on the Saturday. So here we go. You're going to notice the 4-pin start to get pulled down as the machine actually starts its cycle. Depending on what the scoring system is going to write on the score, which is usually 99.9% correct, this pin would have remained standing up. You will see some late falling pins this way, so when the machine starts to cycle, you'll see a pin actually get pulled down really violently. And it's because of a string that's wrapped around another string at the top of the pin. And when the machine starts, it pulls it down. And some of the bowlers think that, hey, that pin fell, when essentially that's not the case. And if you look at the top of the string at that 450 or 658 mark, you'll notice that there's a string on top of that string. So it's a good example. It shows the 4-pin getting spit out of the back. And again, this is quite common. And again, it happens at 756 when a 4-pin gets spit out of the back. So you can see that the pins are really quite lively. You're going to see that later on in this video with a Greek church that Israel spares quite with ease, actually. So we're going to move ahead to 842 if you want to skip through that, or you can just go ahead and watch all these. You're going to see a 10-pin on a full set of pins going to slide off the deck, and what's going to happen is the string doesn't move enough to actually pull the string to let it know that the pin fell down. The string has to move so far in the reel for the machine to count it. So in essence, you're going to see this machine is going to set the 10-pin back up, and then the adjustment would have to be made from the bowler's super touch. You can actually the judge of play will actually reset the pins from the scoring system and reset the score. Everything is done from the front. We don't send hardly anybody to the back anymore, just maybe to get the odd string tangle, which are very, very infrequent. It's quite a unique machine on how they did that. So. You're going to see Israel's going to pick up the Greek church, Again, bouncing pins out of the back into the 4 and 7 pin, or 7 and 4 pin. So it's they are quite lively. So train your athletes to throw hard and straight, and they're going to have some success doing that. He picks up the big 4, yeah, and bounces the 6 pin off the back into the 4 pin quite easily. So. Almost makes a 4-6 conversion. So Israel, when he gets bored, he comes and on the Super Touch you can set up whatever pins you want for practicing and so forth. So I don't know why he throws a lot of strikes, but he seems to set up a lot of splits just to have some fun, I guess. So. Seven, you're going to see a late falling 9 pin that actually would count in your regular play, and it's on a split combination. Something hits that pin, whether it was a string. I can't slow this video down enough, but that pin did fall down, so that one does count. You can see that Israel picks up the 7-10 split. Again, bouncing the pin out of the back. It's quite easy. A 10-pin string pull that counts. 1725. Yeah, so those are all legal pinfalls according to CTF and the nature of the string machines. So the only odd thing that we didn't really capture that well was sometimes you can throw a ball, you can have the 6-pin wrap around the top of the 10-pin like you're gonna get tapped, and it will move the string and pull it enough, but it will not knock the pin down. So then your scorer is actually going to write a strike, but the 10-pin was definitely still standing. In that situation, if that pin is obvious and is still standing and did not fall, it's clearly a 9 count, and you have the judge of play change the scores. So just watch your pinfall. The machine is perfectly timed for 2.5 seconds, so that whatever pin has fallen legally by the 2.5 seconds, by the time the machine has to start its scoring, it does score, and then the machine starts its cycle. And so again, normally what's written on the score is 99.9% correct, and that's what we've been doing for the last 10 months in league play. So hope you guys have a great weekend, and all the best to your athletes, and we'll talk to you soon.